Getting everything set up. Let's go. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another play-by-play for a Tampa Bay Rays game. So, when the score will be on the scoreboard. Ooh. There. Let's get you the starting lineup for the Texas Rangers. Leading off and playing third base is Josh H. Smith, a left-handed batter. Batting second and playing center left field is Wyatt Langford, hitting right-handed. Batting third and playing shortstop is Corey Seager, a left-handed batter. Batting fourth and cleanup is the designated hitter Josh Young, a right-handed hitting DH. Batting fifth and playing left field is Evan Carter. Correction, center field. Batting fifth and playing center field is Evan Carter, left-handed hitting center fielder. Batting sixth and playing second base is Marcus Semien, a right-handed hitter. Batting seventh and playing right field is Adolis Garcia. He also bats right-handed. Batting eighth is the first baseman Jake Berger, and he also bats right-handed. And batting ninth and catching is Jonah Hyman. He's a switch hitter. And they will be going up against Shane Baz of the Tampa Bay Rays. And the first pitch of the game is off. And it's outside for ball one. We are underway at 7:37 p.m. Rays won 5-1 last night. Here's the second pitch of the at-bat to Josh Smith. And it is popped up foul out of play. We have a 1-1 count on Josh H. Smith. Just underway here. Game number 2 between the Rays and the Texas Rangers. Again, if you're just joining, the Rays won last night 5-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch to Josh H. Smith. Up high for ball number 2. 2-1 to Josh H. Smith. Here comes the 2-1 pitch to Josh H. Smith. It is fouled off again for strike number 2. A fastball at 97 miles an hour. The count is now 2-2 on Josh H. Smith to lead off the game. Smith is batting .263 on the year, on the season. 6 home runs, 16 RBIs. And Smith grounds it to Jonathan Aranda. Aranda tosses it to Baz. Out number 1 here in the first inning. And we'll set that Rays defense speed. Left to right in the outfield. Mangum, Lowe, and Meisner. Around the diamond, the corners, Cabanero and Aranda. With Caballero and Lau up the middle with Matt Thaiss doing the catching behind the plate. For Kevin Cash, who has a career record of .857.29. 2-time AL Manager of the Year. It is Wyatt Langford at the plate for the Rangers now. And the first pitch to Langford is on the outside corner for a strike. The knuckle curve from Baz. 1-0-1 count to Wyatt Langford. 226 with 11 home runs, 24 RBIs, on base percentage of 309. Second pitch is a little bit lower than that for ball 1. 1-1 count to Wyatt Langford. Again, just underway here in the top of the first between the Rays and the Texas Rangers. The 1-1 pitch to Langford. Hold up. Okay. 1-2 coming to Wyatt Langford is bounced on the ground to Caballero. And wide throw to first. Swipe tag missed, but I think the Rays might look at this to see if Aranda tagged him on the leg. Oh, he got him. He's out. That challenge. If the Rays challenge that, they're going to win it. He's out. Why would the Rangers be challenging it? Seeing that on second hand, I think he's going to be safe. If so, it's a single for Wyatt Langford. And I guess we'll get the call here in a minute what the obligation is. Whether Langford's going to be out. We'll see here in a minute what the call is. We're still waiting a verdict. What does he say? I'm assuming we're still waiting on the verdict. He is. I think we're about to get the call now on whether Langford is safe or out at first base. If he's out, there's 2 outs. If he's safe, there's still going to be 1 out in the inning. And here is the call from the umpire. Let's wait. He is. Safe. And the Rays lose the ability to challenge. I kind of figured that he was probably going to be safe because there wasn't enough evidence to overturn the call. So therefore, Wyatt Langford is on first base with a single. And that brings up the shortstop, Corey Seager. And I would guess the first pitch to Seager is on the outside corner for ball 1. Just missed outside for ball number 1. 1-0 to Corey Seager. One and 0 count to Corey Seager and a pitch out. A throw over to first by Boz does not get Wyatt Langford. Yeah, showing the replay there, I'm going to say that there was not enough evidence to overturn the call. Seager only has 6 home runs on the year. Seager swings and misses at the changeup. 1-1 count to Corey Seager. The 1-1 pitch to Seager's fouled off. It is now 1-2 to Corey Seager. One, two coming to Seager. On the way outside for ball 2, 2-2 to Corey Seager. Two count on Seager with 1 out in the top of the first. Wyatt Langford on first base. Here is the 2-2 pitch to Seager, fouled off again. Stays 2-2 to Corey Seager. Two to Seager, fouled off again. Fastball this time from Boz. Three and two coming. Hold up, ladies and gentlemen. And Boz struck him out. I think he flew out to center field. And that will bring up the designated hitter, Josh Young. Here's the first pitch to Young. Not before a throw over to first. And Wyatt Langford back in safely. Here's the first pitch coming to Young. It is high and away for ball number 1. 1-0 to Josh Young. 271 on the year. 7 home runs, 23 ribbies. 314 on base percentage. Top of the first, 2 outs. And the next pitch to Young is, I'm pretty sure that caught the zone, but that's ball 2. So here's the 2-0 pitch to Young. It is fouled off. It is now 2-1. Two-one pitch coming to Young. Here it is. It is fouled off. It is now 2-2 to Josh Young. Just underway, 2 outs, top of the first, 2-2 count on Josh Young with Wyatt Langford on first base. You are listening to the Texas Rangers Tampa Bay Rays Game 2 play-by-play on the Alec Pecado Podcast Network. 2-2 pitch to Young is swung on and missed for strike number 3. And Boz works his way out of the first inning, not giving up anything. And rough, I'm not going to say rough first inning for Boz, but hey, he got a couple strikeouts, did what he could. And now we go to the bottom of the first. And the Rays lineup looks like this. Leading off and playing right field is Josh Lowe. Batting second, playing second base is Brandon Lau. 2 left-handed bats, and then you got Yandy Diaz, this designated hitter, a right-handed bat. Then you got first baseman Jonathan Aranda, another lefty, Junior Caminero, who has been on a torrid pace of late, batting fourth, batting fifth, correction, and playing third base. Batting sixth is the left fielder, Jake Mangum, a switch hitter. Camaro's a righty. Batting seventh is the catcher, Matt Thaiss, a left-handed hitter. Batting eighth is the shortstop, Jose Caballero, a right-handed hitter. And batting ninth is center fielder Cameron Meisner, a left-handed hitter. And they're going to be going up against Kumar Rocker, who threw the last time he faced the Rays threw 5 shutout innings against the Rays. And here's the first pitch to Josh Lowe from Kumar Rocker. And it is ball one. It almost looked like it hit Josh Lowe, but it did not. 1-0 count to Josh Lowe. Kumar Rocker, 1-3 on the year in 5 starts, 8.10 ERA, 175 whip, 16 strikeouts, 5 walks. Here's the 1-0 pitch to Josh Lowe. And Lowe's going to bounce it to second to Simeon. Simeon over to Berger. There's 1 out in the bottom of the first. For the second baseman, Brandon Lau. Outfield is Simeon. Not Simeon. Outfield for the Rangers is left to right is Langford, Garcia, and Carter. And the first pitch to Lau is low for ball one. Lau on the season, 241, 242 average, 11 home runs, 31 ribbies, and a 294 on base percentage. 1-0 coming to Brandon Lau. Is swung on and missed for strike number one. Brandon Lau has been quite the surprise this year for the Rays. I was not expecting him to be as good as he's been and stay as healthy as he has stayed. But here is the 1-1 to Lau. He launches this to center. And that is gone. Home run, Brandon Lau. 1-0 Rays on a 411-foot shot for Brandon Lau. That's a dead center. Off the batter's eye, basically. This was mashed. He goes down and gets the breaking ball from Rocker and drills it to center. Carter just kept going back and back. Oh, and it hit him in the side of the face. Unlucky for Evan Carter. Oh, and Evan Carter's got a bloody lip. Here's Yandy Diaz. And the first pitch to Yandy's a strike. Somebody go out and check on Evan Carter, please. He's got a bloody lip. Not a good start to the night for him. The next pitch to Yandy is outside for ball number one. And the 1-1 pitch to Yandy is fouled off. 1-2. Yandy Diaz. Here comes the 1-2 pitch to Yandy. 1 and 2 to Yandy. Yandy on the season, 242, 8 home runs, 34 RBIs, 289 average. 289 on base. 1-2 to Yandy is bounced on the ground to short to Seager, out number 2. And that will bring up the first baseman, Jonathan Aranda. Here's the first pitch to Aranda, and I believe, yep, that hit Aranda. Aranda's going to go down to first base, hit by pitch. Didn't even get to tell you his stats on the year. Oh, it got him on the inside of the leg, the left leg. So Aranda goes down to first. And here comes Junior Caminero. 263 on the year, 14 home runs, 38 runs driven in, 294 on base percentage. And here's the first pitch to Caminero. It is a strike, a 98 mile an hour sinker from Rocker. Here's the 0-1 pitch to Caminero. And the dirt blocked by Jonah Heim, who is the catcher tonight. Last 6 games for Caminero, 417 average, 5 home runs, 14 RBIs, and a 1.628 OPS. And here's the pitch to Caminero, 1-1. Hit to center, and this one will be caught by Evan Carter. 1 run for the Rays in the first inning on the Brandon Lau home run. After 1, it is 1-0 Rays. In the second inning for the Rangers, it'll be Evan Carter, Marcus Semien, and Adolis Garcia. 5, 6, and 7 for the Rangers in the second inning. And let me quickly take there we go. We're back. Had to get a little swig of H2O. Again, it's 1-0 Rays as we go to the second. Here we go. Start of the second inning. And if you didn't hear, Junior Caminero did win co-player of the week in the AL. First pitch to Evan Carter's popped into center. Left center. Cam Meisner makes the catch, out number 1. It is the second baseman, Marcus Semien, at the plate. Right now on the broadcast, they're talking about Junior Caminero. Simeon on the year is hitting 180, 199. First pitch to Simeon is a strike. Simeon 199 batting average, 4 home runs, 21 RBIs, a 291 on base percentage for Marcus Simeon. 0-1 pitch coming to Simeon is on the corner for strike number 2. Beautiful pitch from the Sheriff, Shane Boz. Here is the 0-2 pitch to Simeon in the dirt for ball 1. It is now a 1-2 count on Marcus Simeon. One, two coming to Marcus Simeon. It is hit to left, right field, and it is out of play. Foul. Count stays 1-2 to Marcus Simeon. One, two to Simeon. Hit over the head of Caminero to the left. And Simeon rounds first. He's going to second. He will be safe with a double. Oh, man. The good old announcer's jinx. Career 253 hitter. So, you know, at some point, Simeon's going to break out of this little slump he's in. Third double of the year for Simeon. And that brings up Adolis Garcia. And a pitch right down the middle for strike 1 to Garcia. Another hitter on the Rangers that is struggling this year. Adolis Garcia hitting 211 with 7 home runs, 27 ribbies, 258 on base percentage. The 0-1 pitch coming to Adolis Garcia. Way wide for ball 1. 1-1 to Adolis Garcia. Here's the 1-1 pitch to Garcia. It is fouled off for strike 2 on a 97-mile-an-hour fastball from Shane Boz. One and two pitch with 1 out in the second inning coming to Adolis Garcia with Marcus Simeon standing at second base. Here's the 1-2 pitch to Garcia. Whacked foul by Garcia off the knuckle curve. It stays 1-2 with Jake Berger. Jake Berger on deck. And the 1-2 pitch up and away for ball 2. 2-2 to Adolis Garcia. Boss sits at 33 pitches right now in the second inning. And here's the 2-2 pitch to Garcia, fouled off. And I believe it got Matt Thaiss where you don't want to get hit if you are a man. Yeah. Thaiss is laughing about it. It got him in the manlyhood. Got him in the manlyhood. Not a fun place to be hit. Here's the 2-2 pitch to Adolis Garcia. Swung on and missed for strike 3. Out number 2 in the second inning. Now batting first baseman Jake Berger. Berger on the season, 218, 7 home runs, 23 ribbies, and a 250 on base percentage. First pitch to Berger was swung on and missed for the first strike. A 1 pitch fouled off by Jake Berger for strike 2. 0-2 count on Jake Berger. Career versus the Rays, 21 games, 273 average, 7 home runs, 17 RBIs, a 317 on base. Ah, love it. Love it. And that's fouled off. The 0-2 pitch to Berger is a foul ball. So it stays 0-2 to Jake Berger. Can Shane work his way out of this? I think he can. And that is on the ground to Cabanero. Cabanero fires over to first for out number 3. Shane Baz, another scoreless inning. And it'll be Mangum, Theis, and Caballero in the bottom of the second for the Rays. If they get further than that, Cameron Meisner. Okay, so we're back for the bottom of the second. Rocker was the number 3 pick by the Rangers. Here's the first pitch to Jake Mangum. 98-mile-an-hour fastball on the sinker on the outside corner. Mangum on the season, 313, 1 home run, 11 RBIs, 352 on base. 1-0 pitch to Mangum. Fouled off for strike number 1. Here's the 1-1 pitch to Jake. Fouled off for strike 2. What do we got now? 1-2 pitch coming to Jake Mangum. And Mangum swings and misses at a sinker up in the zone for the first out in the second inning for the Rays. And here comes the catcher, Matt Thaiss. 213 average on the season, 1 home run. One home run, 8 RBIs, 398 on base percentage. And Thaiss fouls off the first pitch for strike 1. One 0-1 pitch to Thaiss. Fouled off for strike 2. 0-2 on Matt Thaiss. Oh and 2 pitch coming to Matt Thaiss. Oh 2, 1 out. Here's the pitch to Thaiss. He goes down looking at a cutter. Nice pitch from Kumar Rocker. Oh, nothing you can do with that. Thaiss goes down looking. Good pitch. And here's the shortstop, Jose Caballero. Caballero, 252, 2 home runs on the year. 20 RBIs, 331 OP on base percentage. Oh, 1 pitch to Caballero. Hey, what are you swinging at, Caballero? That's way outside the zone. Strike 2. 0-2 to Jose Caballero. On the Alec Pecado Podcast Network. And Caballero swings and misses. It goes down on the cutter. 2 strikeouts in the inning for Rocker. Rays still lead at 1-0 as we go to the third. Here we are in the top of the third. And for the give me 9-1-2 for the Rangers here in the third. Heim, Smith, Langford against Shane Baz. First pitch to Jonah Heim. He's in for strike 1, the knuckle curve. knuckle curve. The next pitch to Heim is flowing to the left, and Mega makes the catch. Out number 1. One out in the top of the 3rd. And that's the designated hitter. It's the 3rd baseman, Josh H. Smith. And I think first pitch to Smith, bounce to second to Lau, over to first to Aranda. 2 up, 2 down in the 3rd. Grounded on in the first, grounded on in the 3rd for Josh Smith. And now it's Wyatt Langford. And yes, I believe there is supposed to be rain in the forecast. But it looks like the rain might have dissipated. And we might be in the clear. Wyatt Langford at the plate with 2 outs in the 3rd inning. First pitch to Langford is a 97-mile-an-hour fastball over the inside corner for strike 1. Langford's 0 for 1 tonight. He reached on an error in his first at bat. 0-1 count to Wyatt Langford. With nobody on. Pauses next pitch. Swung on, a miss for strike number 2. It is very windy in Tampa tonight. And strike 3 called. Looking as Langford goes down on strikes. Bit of pitcher's duel, kind of. As we go to the bottom of the 3rd. 9-1-2 due up for the Rays in the bottom of the 3rd. Meisner, Lowe, and Lau. So that is the center fielder, right fielder, and the second baseman for the Rays. We're back. First pitch to Meisner. It is a 98-mile-an-hour sinker over the inside corner for strike 1. Meisner on the season, 5 home runs, 18 RBIs, 292 OPS, on-base percentage is a 225 average. Next pitch to Meisner is golf to shallow center. The wind's catching that, and Wyatt Langford makes the catch. Out number 1. And we roll back around to the top of the order, second time through the lineup for Kumar Rocker. Only throwing 26 pitches in 3 innings. Yeah, Langford had trouble with that. Give us a check on Mr. Evan Carter and his top lip. He took a good beating on that home run by Brandon Lau. Here's Josh Lowe 0 for 1 today. First pitch to Lowe on the outside corner for strike 1. So if it's on the outside corner, it's a strike. But from time to time on the inside corner, it's a ball. Make up your mind. That's all I'm going to say. Next pitch to Lowe is, no pun intended, low for ball 1. 1-1 count to Josh Lowe. In the bottom of the third, 1 out. Here's the 1-1 pitch to Josh Lowe. Bottom of the zone for strike number 2. Josh Lowe on his season, 297. 3 home runs, 5 ribbies. He missed a healthy part of the first 2 months of the season. And Lowe, that ball is fair, I believe, for a double. Josh Lowe into second with a ringing double. And now here comes the guy with the only other hit of the game for the Rays and the only run of the game for the Rays, Brandon Lau. 4th double of the year for Josh Lowe. Brandon Lau at the plate, 1 for 1 tonight with a home run. With first base open, I know it's only the 3rd inning, but I would think about walking Brandon Lau. First pitch to Lau. Lays to right field. That's off the wall. Lowe's going to score. It is 2-0 Rays. And that's a double for Brandon Lau. It's actually working. Lau's 7th double of the year, and it's 2-0. First pitch to Diaz is high and in for ball 1. Two nothing Rays. Bottom of the 3rd inning. 1 out. 1-0 count to Yandy Diaz. 1-0 pitch to Diaz. Rope to right field, and that's going to get down for a base hit. And Lau goes to 3rd. Yandy stays at first. It's 1st and 3rd for the Rays with 1 out. For Jonathan Aranda. Yep, for Aranda. And the Rangers pitching coach out to talk to Kamar Rocker. Rocker cruised through the first 2 innings, only giving up that 1 run. Yandy this year hits by direction 13 to left, 15 to center. Didn't catch right field. June 8th, Irish Heritage Night for the Rays against the Marlins. Aranda was hit by a pitch in the first inning. His first at bat. So he's up here in the 3rd inning for his 2nd AB of the game. First pitch to Aranda. Hit over the head of the second baseman, Simeon. Scoring Brandon Lau. Up to second goes Yandy Diaz. It is now 3-0 Rays. RBI single, Jonathan Aranda. Rays add on. 3-0. And now here comes Junior Caminero. Caminero at the plate. Oh, Caminero coming up. I'm going to make an announcer's jinx right here. I think Caminero's going to either get a double and drive home both runners or hit a home run. First pitch to Caminero from Kumar Rocker is fouled off for strike one. Caminero, hard hit rate, second in the MLB behind only Onel Cruz. 0-1 pitch coming to Caminero. On the outside corner for strike two. And I don't think Caminero's pleased with that, but I don't think he's going to argue. And step off by and Caminero fouls off another pitch. It's 3-0 Rays. Still 3-0 Rays up 3-0, 1 out. 0-2 count to Caminero. Here's the 0-2 pitch to Caminero from Rocker. Way outside for ball one. 1-2 to Caminero. 1-2 pitch coming to Junior Caminero. And it is fouled off again by Caminero. Martina Caminero is bounced. Seager takes it to first, out number 2, but the runners move up to second and third for Jake Mangum, who was just up the last inning, and now he gets his second at bat of the game. Mangum 0 for 1 tonight with a strikeout in the second inning, of course. This was just last inning. So here's the first pitch to Jake Mangum. And stepping back was Rocker, I believe. He's keeping an eye on Aranda at second base. Aranda's not going to steal. He can't go anywhere. 0-0 pitch to Mangum. Mangum bounces it. And Mangum's going to be safe, and the Rays are going to get another run. Diaz scores on the RBI single. And so does Aranda. It's a 2-run single for Jake Mangum. I have zero clue what Kumar Rocker was doing there. I guess he at the last minute realized, oh, I'm not going to get Mangum, so just throw home then. Oh, I don't like seeing that. And that's how the 2-run scored. Diaz and Aranda scored. And here comes Matt Thaiss. Matt Thaiss struck out in his first at bat. Let's see what Matt Thaiss can do here. Can he add on? It's been a big inning for the Rays. A 4-run inning for the Rays in the third. A 1-0 count to Theis. Here's the 1-0 pitch to Matt Theis. One 0 coming to Theis. Up and away. Stealing second is Jake Mangum. Another stolen base for Jake Mangum. 2-0 count to Matt Theis. I gotta think if the Rays get one more run, Kumar Rocker is probably finished. Mangum's 10th stolen base of the year. Theis swings and misses. It's now 2-1 to Matt Theis. 2-1 pitch coming to Matt Theis. Kumar Rocker, 44 pitches so far in the game for Mr. Rocker. 2-1 to Theis. Is fouled off. 2-2 to Matt Theis. Can Matt Theis come through with a base hit? I hope so. 2-2 to Theis with 2 outs in the bottom of the third. Come on, Matt. And somebody called timeout. Here's a 2-2 pitch to Theis. Up and away for ball 3. I'm going to say this, and I don't know what if Rangers fans want to hear this. I think Kumar Rocker's hurt again. I really do. Caballero on deck. And Theis walks. Ball 4. First and second. Mangum first and third. Mangum moves up to third. And I wouldn't be surprised. Yeah, that was ball 4. First and third with 2 outs for the Rays. And I don't believe the Rangers have anybody up in a bullpen. And their pitching coach might be going over to check if the bullpen's ready. Caballero at the plate, struck out. His first at bat. He swings at a pitch outside the zone again. Caballero, why are you swinging at that? That's too far outside the zone. It's 3.5 feet out, 4 feet outside the zone. Don't swing. And Caballero fouls off the 0-1 pitch. It is now 0-2 to Jose Caballero. Rays lead 5-0 in the bottom of the third. And the Rangers bullpen is getting heated up. Jacob Webb, a right-hander, up in the bullpen. 0-2 to Caballero's outside for ball 1. 1-2 to Jose Caballero with 2 runners on base. I said this a few minutes ago. I think if the Rays get one more, Kumar Rocker is out of this game. And they can get into that Texas bullpen. 2-2 now to Caballero. And the 2-2 pitch is up and away for ball 3. 3-2 to Caballero. With Cameron Meisner on deck. Three-two pitch to Caballero is fouled off. Theis back to second. Theis back to first. Mangum back to third. 29 pitches in the third inning so far for Kumar Rocker. Here's another 3-2 pitch coming to Euro, and he strikes out. But the Rays add 4 in the bottom of the third. Yeah, that's how I like it. Give me a second. There we go. We're good now. I believe we're good. Can you hear me still? Just make sure they can still hear me. Yep. Perfect. This game is the Rays game might be over, ladies and gentlemen. It's 5-0. I don't see the Rangers scoring. We go to the fourth. Rangers down 5-0. Shane Baz back to the mound. On the Alec Pecado Sports. On the Alec Pecado Podcast Network. Lou Gehrig. Oh and 1 pitch to Seager. Swung on a miss for strike 2. 0-2 to Corey Seager. Oh and 2 pitch outside for ball 1. 1-2 to Corey Seager. Shane Baz has thrown 48 pitches so far in this game. One, two to Seager swung on and missed for strike 3. That's another strikeout for Shane Baz. Seager out on the strikes. 1 out in the 4th. We have 1 out in the top of the 4th. 5-0 Rays. And the first pitch to Josh Young is swung on and fouled off for strike number 1. 0-1 to Josh Young. Rays lead 5-0. Next pitch just missed on the bottom part of the strike zone. Or is that a strike? I'm confused. Ball 1. 1-1 to Josh Young. There's strike number 2 on the far seam fastball. 1-2 to Josh Young. Rays lead 5-0 in the bottom and the top of the fourth with 1 out. And that's right to Caballero, and he makes the catch out number 2. Young lines out the short, and there's 2 outs in the top of the fourth. And now we got Evan Carter, the center fielder. Hot shot line drive to short, caught by Caballero for out number 2. In the first pitch to Evan Carter's 0 for 1 today. First pitch to Carter was outside for ball 1. It is a 1-0 count on Evan Carter. One 0 pitch to Evan Carter, fouled up, 1-1. And here is the 1-1 pitch to Evan Carter. Low for ball 2, 2-1 to Evan Carter. One count, 2-1 to Evan Carter. Low for ball number 2. 3-1 to Evan Carter. Three-one count to Evan Carter with a runner. And Evan Carter, it's that one in the air to left. Sliding catch by Jake Mangum. What a catch. Jake steals extra bases from Evan Carter. Sliding catch going into foul territory by Jake Mangum. And Shane Boss approves. We go to the bottom of the fourth, 5-0 Rays. Rangers can't seem to break through against Shane Boss. Ladies and gentlemen, if you are over here on Twitch, please come over to YouTube and subscribe. Still waiting for the Rays game to come back. Tomorrow, I have 2 podcast episodes on my YouTube exclusively. One at noon and one at 5:30. Umar Rocker back out there for the fourth, facing Cameron Meisner. First pitch to Meisner on the edge for strike 1. Meisner flew out in the third. He's back up here in the fourth inning after a big third inning from the Rays. 0-1 to Meisner. Swings and misses at the sinker on the outside corner for strike number 2. 0-2 to Meisner. Low in the dirt for ball 1. 1-2 count to Cameron Meisner. I don't know what that delay was about. But anyway, we're back. 1-2 to Cameron Meisner. And a 1-2 pitch to Meisner. Fouled off. It stays 1-2 to Cameron Meisner. One, two, coming to Meisner. Swung on and missed for strike 3. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th. And Josh Lowe 1 for 2 tonight with a double and a run scored in the 3rd inning. 4-run 3rd inning for the Rays. He's back up here in the 4th. He takes the first pitch for a ball. One 0 coming to Lowe. Down in the dirt, ball 2. 2-0 to Josh Lowe. Lowe takes the 2-0 pitch on the outside corner for strike 1, 2-1. Two-one pitch to Josh Lowe, fouled off 2-2. Two pitch to Lowe, down low for ball 3. 3-1 to Josh Lowe. Three-one pitch, 3-2 to Josh Lowe. And Lowe fouls it off. They're really making Kamal Rocker work here to get out of this 4th inning. Three-two. Low, ball 4. Josh Lowe draws the walk. Goes down to first base. He's now doubled and walked tonight. And here comes Brandon Lau. Brandon Lau up with Josh Lowe on first base. And I think is Bruce Bochy coming out. I'm assuming this is to buy more time for Jacob Webb, who's listening in the bullpen. No, they're talking over strategy here of what to do with Lau. And is that Bruce Bochy? I believe it is. I believe that's going to be it for Kamal Rocker. Yes, it is. They are going to the bullpen to get, I would assume, Jacob Webb, the righty. Unless sneakily they had somebody else up in the pen and we weren't paying attention. They showed Jacob Webb. So I'm assuming it's Jacob Webb coming in. Rangers are making a pitching change. Rays are up 5-0 in the bottom of the fourth. And it is Jacob Webb, a 5.26 ERA, 129 whip. And his first pitch to Brandon Lau is a strike. And Josh Lowe is safe at second base with a stolen base. And here's the 0-1 pitch to Brandon Lau. It's on the ground and through for a base hit. Lowe goes to second. Lau's 3 for 3 tonight. And that will again bring up Yandy Diaz with ducks on the pond. 2 ducks on the pond for Yandy with 1 out. First pitch coming to Diaz. Here's the first pitch to Yandy. It is taken for strike for ball 1. One 0 coming to Yandy. Is strike 1. And I don't think Yandy liked the call there. Smiles and says, okay, I'll get you next time. One coming to Yandy. Low for strike 2. 1-2 to Yandy, and I believe he's about to strike out. One, two, Yandy. It is strike 3. Yandy's out on strikes. Here comes Jonathan Aranda to the plate. Jonathan Aranda at the plate. 1-1 count. I mean, one for one on the night. First pitch to Aranda. Outside for ball one. 1-0. This season at home, Aranda's hitting .389 in 35 games, 4 home runs, 23 RBIs. He's mashing at home. 1-0 pitch to Aranda. Fouled off. 1-1. On to Aranda. Fouled off again at 1-2. Starter ERA in the last 13 home games. 2.10, 2.03 bullpen ERA. Aranda fouls another one off. Stays 1-2 to Jonathan Aranda. 8:50 on the East Coast here. 8:56 to be 8:56 to be exact, and the Rays still lead it 5-0. Aranda fouls off another pitch. You'll see another 1-2 pitch from Jacob Webb. Another 2-1-2 coming. Aranda fouls it off again. And Aranda pops this one up. Back on it. Big sketch, shortstop Seager. Number 3. We go to the 5th. I'm going to be unplugging my mic for a second. Now we are. Right? Yep. Hello? Testing? Okay. Yep, we're back. Let's do it like this. Top of the 5th, here we come in Tampa. First pitch is grounded to short to Caballero. Over to first, out number 1. Now we're good. Yep. We're on top of the microphone now. First pitch to Adolis Garcia is a strike. 0-1. There we go. Now we're good. We're on track now. 1-1 count to Adolis Garcia at the top of the fifth. And Garcia's got a base hit. Adolis is on first with 1 out. Rangers trying to make a comeback here. A Garcia single will bring up Jake Berger with 1 on and 1 out in the 5th inning. Shane Baz has been ultra efficient tonight. Baz's first pitch, outside corner for strike 1. First pitch from, here's the 0-1 pitch from Shane. It is strike 2, fouled off. There's now 2 outs in the inning. Well, there will be in a second. Berger is about to. Berger fouls another one off. Stays 0-2 to Berger. The next 0-2 pitch to Jake Berger is a ground ball to Cabanero. To first for 1. Second for 1. Back to first for 2. Not in time. And the Rangers have a runner on first with 2 outs. Ooh. Fortunately, the Rays cannot challenge. And here comes the first pitch to Jonah Heim. The Rangers trying to make a comeback. I'm hoping Heim hits it to left. And that's gone. Home run, Jonah Heim. It is 5-2 Rays. Seventh home run of the year, 20th, 19th, and 20th RBIs of the year for Jonah Heim. And it's 5-2. And I think Jake Mangum knows he made a valiant effort there to try to catch that. Oh, it hit the fan in the wrist. I think Mangum catches that if that doesn't hit the fan in the wrist. Anyway, 5-2. And the first pitch is outside to Josh H. Smith. 5-2. 1-0 count on Josh Smith. 2-0 count now on Josh Smith. 2-0 count to Josh Smith. He's grounded out twice. Two 0 count. Fouled off. Two and two now to Smith. And Smith is going to Smith dumps a single into center. And it's a one and two to Langford. Two and two now to Langford. Yeah, that's going to wrap up. Straight for tonight.